to manage the technology. Right. First of all, I want just to give a brief description of what I'm going to present. I'm a psychiatrist, as mentioned, but originally I came to psychiatry from public health. That's why needs assessment is one subject that is of my interest that came really from public health to psychiatry. I have been working with Trauma Aid UK since 2013 as a facilitator and Middle East training coordinator, and also as a trainer in training since 2013. And because of my interest in needs assessment, I thought really the presence of people from different areas where there are traumas is where, i.e. the EMDR training is a great opportunity to capture the opinions of these professionals on what are the needs of the populations they are treating in terms of trauma assessment. So we did 3 trainings in Turkey for mainly Syrian refugee psychologists and psychiatrists. But in 2015, as you know, there was the earthquake in Nepal. And I don't know whether there's anybody from Nepal here, but I know that there are people who contributed to the training there, so it would be great to have their contribution to this. A colleague of mine in the UK, Dr. Chuda Kaki, he went to Nepal after the earthquake and so contributed to the aid provided there, including all the EMDR training with the help of EMDR India. And Shushma coordinated that with him. And so we replicated the English version of the needs assessment, trauma needs assessment, on the participant of that training, and then compared the 2 situations. The Syrian situation where it is man-made trauma disaster to the Nepal situation where it is clearly a natural disaster. Again, I hope this will work. So we know from really the 90s through the American National Comorbidity Study that man-made disaster cause much more significant PTSD symptoms compared with natural disaster. 10 to 20 times at least. You see here at the bottom of the list the natural disaster compared with all the other man-made disaster trauma, really. And as we know that trauma is much more common in the developing countries, by the way, although according to Emmy Hoffman, and I spoke to him this morning, most of the resources and research is happening in Europe, where there is only 7% of the world population. But actually most of the traumas, as we also heard from the 2 presentations, Edward's and Jackie's presentation, are happening actually in the developing countries, where there is much less resources. Though he told me that the picture has changed. I quoted this figure that he gave a presentation in London in 2012. And the picture has changed since then, thanks to EMDR Asia and the Beacon project. There is much more research and much more services in this area of the world, which is great to hear. And the research that shows that psychological impact of traumatic events outweigh the physical. I mean, in any disaster, trauma, there is a lot of attention to the physical side of it, but very little to the psychological. Although research shows that the psychological impact outweigh the physical by 4 times. And I'm talking here about The pointer is not working.
Yes.
The Middle East, as you can see, is a major place for trauma. This one? Oh, okay, that's great. The Middle East, as you can see, in this year, 2015, particularly Syria and Iraq was a major hub of the terrorism. We heard the impact of terrorism through Edward's presentation, and the impact, trauma impact of that on the population. Also, we are going backwards. Other order initiated by technology. And the other side of the trauma is the refugee population. As you can see here, a lot of the refugees are from the Middle East, but also in the Middle East. Most of the refugees actually are in the Middle East, although we hear a lot about refugees going to Europe, but most of the refugees are still in the Middle East. And I mean, you can see here, Turkey and Pakistan are the highest level of numbers of refugees. Lebanon also have big number of, particularly Syrian refugees. This is really about the history of, I don't think I have time for this. The Middle East is also the place where the first recording of symptoms of PTSD in the Assyrian dynasty, something like 5,000 years ago. Before, a lot of the psychiatric books and psychological books talks about Greece as the first time, the Marathon Wars. Actually, there is a recording of all the symptoms of PTSD in Assyrian army book, medical books that was on cuneiform tablets. And we published, me and my dear supervisor, we published a book on that, a paper, sorry, on that, hopefully a book in the future, on recording of that really tablet on PTSD symptoms with all its really ICD. So in Syria, really the problem, the conflict started in 2015. It started as a peaceful request for democracy, and the motto was peaceful, peaceful, Muslims and Christians want freedom. But unfortunately, it became very bloody with a lot of killing and conflict and terrorism, and drove a lot of, including using the chemical weapons, which is the brutal disaster in which thousands of people were killed, including children. The old cities like Aleppo, which is really my favorite, although I'm originally from Iraq, but I visited Aleppo before, and it is really a beautiful archaeological and historical place, completely destroyed by this war. And of course the refugees, and I think most of you heard of the Iran case, which moved towards feeling about the refugees, and European countries started for the first time accepting refugees after they stopped. Now they stopped them again, but this boy has changed the opinion in Europe about this. And of course, most of the refugees, as we said, are really inside the Middle East itself. Since the start of the Syrian revolution or crisis in March 2011, almost half of the Syrian population has been displaced. 8,000 inside Syria, displaced to different parts, and 8 million and inside Syria, and 4 million outside Syria. Most of them actually in the adjacent, although in spite of newspapers report about Europe being engulfed with Syrian refugees, most of the refugees are in the Middle East, in Turkey and Lebanon. Of course, a lot of them were injured or killed during this. A lot of people are injured and killed during this crisis. Some estimation, that's all estimation also, up to 2 million people now. Many Syrian refugees were exposed to massacres, murder, execution, torture, hostage taking, disappearance of relatives, rape, sexual violence, and all this, as you might imagine, is severe trauma for all these people. So there is a severe trauma in this population, refugee population, displaced population inside and outside Syria. Even these people who are spared the violence, they are worried about relatives inside or nearby or being exposed to the violence. Two colleagues, Professor Abu Saleh and Mubayyad, both are Syrian psychiatrists, published an article in 2013 in which they said that even if the crisis ended then, the mental health resources in Syria will not be able to cope with the number of mental health crises and disorders that has resulted from this crisis. The psychiatric institution, not only in Syria, but also in neighboring countries like Lebanon, for example, we have our colleague Lina here from Lebanon, are overwhelmed by the number of psychiatric emergencies and mental health disorders they are seeing. The health system there are overwhelmed by what's happening, including severe psychiatric disorder like schizophrenia, suicidality, drug abuse is an emerging problem also there. A study, one of the more recent studies in Turkey showed that in one refugee camp, sample of these people, that the PTSD is almost around 34% of the population have severe PTSD. But of course, most of the sample have a degree of trauma. But the severe PTSD in almost 34% of the population of that refugee. And also a study by the EMDR Turkey showed that EMDR is an effective treatment for people with PTSD. We're going back to the Nepal story. As I said, in 2015 there was this earthquake that really killed a lot of people and displaced a lot of people. And my colleague, Dr. Judah Karki, we helped him, me and my EMDR supervisor, Professor J.M. Hughes, we helped him to provide some trauma training in psychotraumatology to the health professionals there. And after a year of that, an EMDR course, as I said, with the help of Shushma and EMDR India was held there. But we felt these two opportunities, recent study actually in Nepal showed that the PTSD in an area which is affected by the earthquake is almost, this is mainly in housewives, 24%, so high prevalence of PTSD and increasing prevalence of PTSD. This is Nepal, and this is the effect of the in Kathmandu, the effect of the disaster. It looks very much similar to the picture we saw in Aleppo. One is man-made, the other is a natural disaster. This is my colleague, I think you probably recognize him, Judah Karki, who did the psychotraumatology education before the EMDR, immediately after, this is immediately after that, he was talking to people about psychotraumatology. And as you know, there are almost 500 million, according to estimates, 500 million people suffering from PTSD all over the world, not because of wars and natural disaster, but because also a lot of increasing social traumas, slavery, gender violence, to name very, very few of these, a lot of the sexual abuse and a lot of other things that are listed here. And one expert, a UN expert, suggested that the importance of EMDR in tackling this epidemic of trauma is as important as the invention of penicillin, polio vaccine, and oral dehydration in the physical side, in helping people overcome these sort of infections or gastrointestinal infections that used to kill many children. Now the oral hydration program saved so many. EMDR have this potential to do so. We, I said from 2013, Trauma Aid UK, which used to be called HUB UK and Ireland, started this training in Istanbul. Muna Zagrout, who is the only trainer, by the way, in the Arab world, considering all these traumas. We have only one Arab trainer, who is Muna Zagrout. And she did the training in Istanbul, funded by Trauma Aid UK, and I was the sort of coordinator, organizer, and the facilitator in these 3 trainings in Turkey. So this is the first training with Sean Morgan, who is the president of Trauma Aid UK, still the president of Trauma Aid UK. This is Muna Zagrout, who's we were hoping she could come to, but she couldn't because of family problems. She couldn't come. She is now given the task by Francis Shapiro to establish a regional EMDR association, and we are working on that. And hopefully we have divided opinions between being part of EMDR Asia, which geographically we are, or EMDR Europe. But I'm hoping, in my opinion, EMDR Asia is our home because we are in Asia. This is the second training in Istanbul, again by Muna Zagrout, Sean Morgan here. And the third happened in Gaza and Tab, on the border with Syria, where there are many refugee camps. So we decided to move there, particularly after the Russian intervention, because people started not being able to move around in Syria. Previously, people used to come from Syria to the training that we would train them, but after the Russian intervention, they couldn't move inside. So we moved closer to make it easy for people to come from Syria to the training. These are the people we trained there. This is one of the first person who got the accreditation as a practitioner, the full card. And I'm highlighting this story because there is a point of that later. And she did great work with refugees, including the work that you've done yourself. Although she's just been a practitioner recently, she was doing all this work with the refugees. So we devised this. We thought this is a great opportunity to get sort of a glimpse of what is happening in terms of trauma. So we devised a questionnaire which is called the need for trauma-based services. Initially in English, then we translated and back-translated into Arabic and English, and checked by my supervisor, Professor Jamie Hacker Hughes. And we used it in both all the 3 Arabic or Syrian trainings, and the one in Kathmandu, the English version was used in the Kathmandu state. And so 86 clinicians were trained from the Syrian side, and these are only the Syrian. There are also people from other Arab countries attending these training. But I look at the Syrian just to look at the particularly at the man-made trauma that they are experiencing. Then these were compared with the 37 Nepalese who did who completed the questionnaire in the training of Kathmandu, done by EMDR India. And the response to really Kathmandu crisis shows the importance and the vitality of EMDR Asia and the Mekong project. After a year, this is really a very quick response. After a year, there was an EMDR training there, which is great to hear. And as you can see from here, just the differences between the two. The Syrian were almost 50-50 of male-female gender, more male participants in the Nepalese side, more psychologists in the Syrian side, because Aleppo, which was close to Turkey, had a very strong psychology department at the university there. So while in the Nepalese training, there were a lot of paraprofessionals like health assistants and less psychologists and less psychiatrists there. We asked about the PTSD and what they think, if it is how much is it a major problem or we asked them actually to list what are the major mental health problems in the country, in these countries. And as you can see here, 52% of the Syrian participants thought it is a big problem in the Syrian, compared with 6% of the Nepalese. That might relate to the earlier American study that I spoke to. But PTSD even higher in their own sort of work, in their caseload, their own caseload even higher. They still they're still high in the really Nepalese side, but much higher in the Syrian side. And if we look at the next slide, this is the representation, and it is significant, statistically significant result between the two, i.e. the percentage of trauma cases they are seeing per month in the two situations. While when we ask them how much of the needs of these people you are meeting, the difference disappeared, in both situations. This is, of course, before they trained on EMDR. So the picture might have changed, of course, and we are doing a follow-up to check how much it changed after training was done. Unmet need for trauma psychotherapy almost the 90s, more of course in the Syrian. Need for EMDR training 100% in the two cases, and that's why they are coming to the training, and this is like sort of a self-explanatory answer. Local, well, we asked whether they prefer it in English or in their local language, and more of the Syrian refugees, because probably Syrians, they learn psychology and medicine in Arabic, so it is much more difficult for them to understand training in English. So that's why 100% of the Syrian preferred the training to be in the Arabic language, compared with the Nepalese. 91%, still high, would like it to be in the Nepalese language. I suspect it was in the English language, the training. We did it in Arabic because Muna did the training, and she does the training. She's the only Arab-speaking trainer in the world, the EMDR trainer. She did it. She did the two first training. The third one in Gaziantep, done by Sean Morgan, who's a trainer also, with immediate translation for myself and a colleague, Khalid Sultan. This is what they use. We asked them also, what did you use in the absence of EMDR? Because they are just starting their EMDR thing. What else did they use to treat the trauma or PTSD cases? CBT, and not trauma-focused CBT, by the way. So this is really not the standard for not the effective CBT for PTSD. General counseling is used in the two situations. CBT is used more in the serious situation because, as I said, a lot of the participants were trained psychologists and they trained on CBT, general CBT, again, not trauma-focused CBT, because most of them trained before the crisis. Referral to other agencies, as you can see here, it is 0 because there aren't any other agencies to refer. There are some referral here, 12%. Medication is used in the two situations, though more in Syria, because some charities do have medication, psychiatric medication in the field and do prescribe, psychiatrists, and they do prescribe medication like antidepressants. Sorry? Okay. I'm almost there. Yeah. And this is really general. We don't have the time to go through this, but as you can see from what they think is needed in the two situations, the Syrian side is more related to people in camps, because it is more to do of education and training in camp, therapy, because not many people can come to camps, teletherapy and through sort of Skype or things like that, I think would be important. And there is an implementation of that. My colleague Sultan is doing a project to provide through Skype therapy to the Syrian refugees, while in Kathmandu, the situation is more to do with a country who needs more public education. Of course, training is still an issue, including EMDR training, mobile, mental health, and so on and so forth. Really, the main conclusion is that really the conflict in Syria not only caused increase of mental health problems, particularly PTSD, but also decrease of resources. A lot of psychiatrists, psychologists ran away to Gulf countries, rich Gulf countries, or to Europe to work when they can. And so in addition to increasing need, there is decline of resources to meet these needs. Hence really the need for more training of not only professionals, but also paraprofessionals, which we are also thinking about and working on. Extreme themes of trauma, increased number of mental health, as I said, with reduced resources. And many of the mental health who trained, has lost, whom we trained, actually almost half of the people we trained lost their jobs in charities that works with the refugees because they have cuts of funding in the last few years, and mental health was the first to go. So, hence really we feel that it is very important for, I'll go now to the last point, which is there is a need for a project like the Mekong project in the Middle East, not only to train people, but also to employ them, because, as I said, the charity are failing mental health and EMDR. Also, a lot of the charities, they say to EMDR trained psychologists, we don't need you because you only deal with PTSD. And we provide the evidence that actually EMDR is also helpful for many other disorders. But of course, they don't listen to us. So the only solution is, which I'm really fighting for and still trying to, especially there is a very bad publicity for refugees and Syrians in Europe because of the increased right-wing populist politics in Europe. It is very difficult to implement this project, but we are keeping our hopes high, and especially with the establishment of the Middle East Arab countries EMDR association, we might be able to fight more for such a project that could meet some of the needs of these refugees. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. think if you have question, I think better. Director Dr. Abdul-Hamid.
Over lunch.